Senor Sandalia and Hair Luftfilter were best friends. They did everything together. They stepped on evil turtles together, allowed poisonous air to reach evil gym teachers together, and together, they stole from their evil neighbor Constantinos the massage therapist. Their life was peachy, until one day, Constantinos got a gun. Now Constantinos was almost blind, so he knew he couldn't threaten Senor Sandalia or Hair Luftfilter because of their zippy nature. However, he knew a secret, a deep dark spooky secret, and he was about to unleash it upon the world. Hair Luftfilter got a call. "Hello," he said. "It's me." "Who?" "Your neighbor Dale." "Oh hey Dale. How's it going? How's your Utahanian revolution going?" "Never mind that. I need to speak with Senor Sandalia." "Oh, yeah? Sure. He's right here." "Ha. Get it? 'Cause I'm hilarious." With extreme sarcasm, "Okay. Here he is." Senor Sandalina picked up the phone. "Kia ora," he exclaimed, "enough of the small talk. I have your son. Honestly, you can do whatever you want with Timmy. I've been screening his calls anyway." "Not Timmy. Augustus. No. Why would you do this, Dale? Why would you betray me?" "Not Dale. It's Constantinos. You disgust me, and not just because of your poor flossing habits." "How did you get Augustus anyways?" "I bribed Judge Obama to let me use his chocolate factory. I promised him free back rubs on Tuesday. The fool doesn't even realize that I don't use Tuesdays in my calendar. Utahanian. Hee. You and Luftfilter should come down to the factory to say hi to your son. Oh, and if there isn't 10,000 yen with you, say goodbye to your son." "What like?" "He's going away to camp and I need to say goodbye." Dial tone. "Hello, hello." The call had ended. Now it was serious. Sandalia called out, "Hair Luftfilter. We need to go see the judge." So together they departed to Judge Obamlama's private houseboat. Obamlama, posing for his big oil fashion shoot, opened. "Why can't I just eat my waffle?" Sandalia began to discuss with him. "Sir, why would you take a bribe? My son is in danger, and I don't have the moolah to save him. Money is not the only answer, but it makes a difference. Ugh, well, can you at least help us? You share in the responsibility, you know. You can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you." "Oh yeah, and what did you learn?" "Keep exploring. Keep dreaming. Keep asking why. Don't settle for what you already know." The senor turned to Hair Luftfilter. "He's of no help to us. Let's do this ourselves." The judge sat up, probably just to get better lighting on his teeth. He spoke. "My job is not to represent Washington to you, but to represent you to Washington." As he was speaking, a great frog emerged from the lake upon which Obamlama's houseboat was situated. He began to hum Clair de Lune. Then, 3 members of Paw Patrol emerged from the frog. The leader howled, "I am Chief Washington. Let's go save your son." All together, Paw Patrol, Senor Sandalia and Hair Luftfilter broke into the Obamlama's chocolate factory. They reached the main processing room, but the lights were dark. Suddenly, they switched on. In the horrific light, they say the most unsightly deed before them, Augustus feeding on an ever-flowing chocolate river, was now the size of a baby elephant. Hair Luftfilter gasped, "He's trying to blow up your son with gluttony." Sandalia responded, "Nah, he was bigger last year." Constantinos revealed himself and his weapon, but he didn't have a gun pointed to him last year. He began to laugh manically, crushing any semblance of hope that was anchored in the deprived systems of joy found in our heroes. Evil had seemed to reign supreme, and a dark shadow cast over the very souls of all observers. This was the end. It was undoubtedly the ultimate display of despair. It was the female unit of Paw Patrol shot Constantinos. He gasped. Hair Luftfilter, "Oh? What?" She whined, "I had an open shot and he was pointing a weapon at a civilian." Senor Sandalia was elated. You saved my son. You saved my son. You are amazing. You are my new daughter. He motioned to give her a hug, but as a shoe this presented certain challenges. Luftinger began to offer some pragmatic suggestions, but not before the third unnamed member of Paw Patrol pointed his gun at Senor Sandalia. You dare? He barked. Do you even know who I am? Senor Sandalia turned to the irate hound. No. But I'm guessing you're fired now. Put your weapon down. Washington snarled. The officer seemed deaf to his commander. Look at my badge, he woofed. Sandalia spelled out the letters KIMMY. Sandalia looked perplexed. You're a girl? The officer growled. It's a typo. My new badge comes in at the beginning of the month. The first letter is supposed to be a T. Oh, Sandalia nodded. Oh, yikes. He chuckled nervously. Kia ora matua, Timmy yapped, and pulled the trigger. In an epic act of heroism, Herr Luftfilter leapt in front of the shot. No. Senor Sandalia cried out. It's okay. Luftfilter exhaled weakly. It's just a dear sea. Sandalia smiled. Timmy stood there in shock when the female officer knocked him in the head. That's what you get for threatening my dad, she yelped. Just then, a shadow overcame the party. Above them, they observed a corpulent colossus coming to a crash. Augustus was falling over. Everyone who hadn't just been shot or knocked out leapt out of the way. Thud. The senor looked in horror. No. He wailed. Herr Luftfilter has surely been crushed. Yet, when Augustus turned over, Luftfilter seemed damaged but not annihilated. He explained, your son has awesome mass, I'll admit, but I'm but to retain my shape after being crushed. I need some stitches maybe, but I'll live. The senor had biological ears, but if he did, he would have heard a smile from ear to ear. Just then, from the corner of the factory, a small sound was heard. Hey, Senor Sandalia and two Paw Patrol agents rushed to the source of the sound, the fading body of Constantinos. You know, he coughed. This shotgun is just a pressurized water gun. Guess I forgot cops were a thing. He expired. Washington shook his hand and took the gun. That's the second weirdest way I've seen someone die in a chocolate factory. Oops, he dropped the gun. It fired, and a cascade sprayed toward Augustus. Augustus giggled, free shower. First one for the year too. Yet, as the rotund rapacious roll of child giggled, a certain Herr Luftfiler began to perish. Help, he stuttered. Senor Sandalina rushed to his side. I'm here, buddy. Herr Luftfilter struggled to continue. I can survive a bullet, I can survive a planet, but water is too much. In a moment he disintegrated. In a moment, he was gone. All was silent, until Obermalamu entered his factory with his entourage of funky llamas. He observed the choas before him and sighed, even today we raise our hand against our brother. We have perfected our weapons. Now I'm sure that you've noticed that there's somebody very special in my life who is missing tonight, somebody who has always got my back, stands with me no matter what and gives me hope no matter how dark things seem. So tonight, I want to publicly thank my rock, my foundation, my waffle.